election headquarters. Here is This Week in Louisiana Politics.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Fred Childers. Thanks for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Politics on your local election headquarters. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get started. Health officials are rejecting claims made by the president that Tylenol used by pregnant women is linked to autism, and will of course get some reaction from Louisiana leaders. Experts say there is no concrete evidence to support Trump's claim. The World Health Organization says the evidence remains inconsistent regarding any link between the use of Tylenol during pregnancy and autism. Louisiana Republican Senator and Dr. Bill Cassidy commented on Monday's announcement, saying, quote, "I understand and applaud President Trump's desire to address this issue and to support health and human services. He should release the new data that it has to support this claim. The preponderance of evidence shows that this is not the case. The concern is that women will be left with no options to manage pain during pregnancy. We must be compassionate to this problem." And Congressman Julia Letlow is also sharing her thoughts about the president's comments.
I'd have to go do some more research on it. I trust the president, I trust the secretary, and we'll definitely do some more reading on what they provide as far as what those new guidelines will be.
All right, there you have it. Senator Bill Cassidy released a statement last night calling on the president to release his findings to the public. A study claims millions of Americans could lose their health insurance next year because of growing premiums. The left-leaning group, the Urban Institute, estimates 8 states, including Louisiana, could see at least half of its residents opting out if Affordable Care Act market prices rise. Prices have remained lower because of congressionally passed federal subsidies, which expire at the end of the year. Attorney General Liz Murrill claims no unconstitutional conditions are happening in the state prison at Angola concerning inmate health. Fifth Circuit Court judges heard arguments after state officials appealed a decision ordering the state to get special masters to oversee medical care at the prison. The Attorney General says the prison has been certified twice by the ACA.
We have tried to be able to put on evidence of current conditions at the prison. The prison's been certified twice by the American Correctional Association under those standards and is 100% compliant with mandatory standards by the ACA. So we don't see any possibility where the prison is violating any kind of constitutional standards, and we would just like for this case to be over. We don't want to be under federal supervision. We've said that all along, so every time a judge wants to know why can't you just go back and work it out, well, we've tried.
Some Angola inmates claim prison officials have repeatedly violated their 8th Amendment rights, protecting them from cruel and unusual punishment. The assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk sent shockwaves through political circles, but Republican leaders say his death is motivating the party to push his mission forward. Louisiana First News reporter Kayla Gaston has the story.
You know, they tried to silence a voice, but you're certainly not going to silence a movement.
At the Baton Rouge Press Club, GOP Chair Derek Babcock addressed the party's future in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death.
It's emboldened a lot of people. It's caused a lot of people, especially conservatives, to think about what they believe, why they believe it, and to understand more and be willing to stand up for it.
With the 2026 midterm elections, Babcock says Republicans are confident that they'll remain in control of the House, even with redistricting uncertainty in Louisiana and the country.
We have some contested races coming up. However, I believe we're going to retain 2 Republicans in the Senate. There's potentially a small shift on the congressional side, depending on what the Supreme Court does.
Babcock also spoke to the primary that's kicking off earlier in April of 2026. Louisiana previously used an open or jungle primary system that allowed voters from any party to cast a ballot for any candidate, regardless of party affiliation. Now voters must vote with their party for congressional races.
But as far as our strategy, it hasn't changed much, really. It's just getting voters to turn out to vote, and then let's get the best candidate elected to be our nominee going into the general.
Babcock closed with a call for unity, urging members to carry on Kirk's work with passion and to heal political divides with respect. For Louisiana First News, I'm Kayla Gaston.
And next year, the party primary election is set for April 18th, and the general elections are set for November 3rd. Coming up, the Speaker of the House heads back to Louisiana to visit his home district in Bossier Parish. We'll show you his meeting with constituents. Stay with us. We'll be right back.